Superior Court. Here's the Instagram photo. This is the photo his mother, Tamika Foster Raymond, posted on Instagram. Foster Raymond says Usher has wrongfully shut her out of parenting. She says Usher is always gone, out of town, leaving their sons in the hands of third-party caregivers. And she says she's done with that. She's had it. Let me bring in my legal experts. We have defense attorney Tanya Miller and former prosecutor Monica Lindstrom. So ladies, let's begin with who has the burden of proof here? Who needs to prove he or she is the better parent for the boys?
Tamika. Well, essentially, Brooke, what's going on is the judge is going to look at what is the best interest of the child. It's not so much who has the burden, but now that she's brought up the issues, it needs to come to the court, and the court decides what is the best interest of the child here. Have circumstances changed so much that the original custody order now needs to be changed?
So, Tanya, back to you. You say Tamika. What does Tamika need to prove? What does she need to say? And also, how much of that long, lengthy battle in which, Usher won primary custody, how much does that, leak into today's proceeding?
Well, it's going to be important for today's proceedings because in order for Tamika to modify this custody agreement this order that's already been issued by a previous judge, she has to show that the circumstances have changed since the last time they were in front of the court. This isn't an opportunity to keep coming back and litigating this issue just because you didn't win it the first time. In order to have a change in custody, there has to be a change in circumstances, and she has to show the court that it is now in the best interest of the children to be in her custody, and it's an emergency, so it needs to happen now.
So, Monica, procedurally speaking, could today be the day that the judge says, okay, Tamika, you get what you want, or is this just the moment when everyone listens, hears this out, and then later on decides?
The judge could absolutely make a decision today because it was an emergency petition and the judge granted a hearing this quickly. So the judge knows that it's an emergency situation. Even though the child or the children are not in danger right now, he still granted the hearing. And what's unfortunate is accidents happen every day. The judge is not going to change custody just because of one accident. Like Tanya said, there needs to be the change in circumstances. So he very well could change custody today.
Okay, like we said, we have, and you can see him earlier today, we have cameras around this Atlanta, this Fulton County Superior Court, and as soon as we start to see some action, some speaking, we will bring this custody proceeding to you live. Monica and Tanya, thank you both very much.